Hello everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I'm Kay. We're going to do an alphabet reading right now, and I just want to clarify this for you, that if I were to pick D and I pick let's birth year of 1983, this particular reading, if it's for D's, it's for D names, okay? It's for D names whether you're female, male, born in 1983 or not, it's still a D name. This is just an added element, like a perk for somebody who is a D name, and if they're born in 1983, it's even better, okay? More resonating for you, that kind of thing. Let's go. Let's pick one. This one here and this one. 1950, okay, a T name for 1950, and then they'll go in these little boxes so they're not picked again for the rest of the month. And there's not much left of the rest of the month, is there? We're going to use the tarot to do a Celtic cross spread, and we're going to hit the pavement running now. Let's go. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, can you please provide me with assistance and guidance to correctly interpret the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective, for the T names today, whether they're born in 1950 or not? It's for T names. For this read, thank you. It is Tuesday, November the 21st, 2023. Got myself a little calendar, so now I know what day of the week I'm on. Okay, cut. I've already shuffled these a lot beforehand, so let's just go. This is our first card right here. I guess it wanted to come out. It's the Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, that's great. You know, that's good newsing. No more sabotaging, no more trying to win at all costs, no more jealousy, you know, just no more crazy behavior. What's crossing it? Death. Haha, you put an end to it. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, and it didn't matter if it came this way or that way. Either way, it just means that it's the end. It's the end of that challenging way of being, thinking and dealing with people. Past, we got the Ten of Wands. So the 10 is the end, right? So you were heavily burdened back then. But perhaps since then, you put it down. You did. You ended a cycle. In the recent past, you ended it. What are you thinking about? Ten of Swords. How you've been betrayed by somebody, or you betrayed somebody. T names, whether you're born 1950 or not. Bridging energy. Oh my goodness. Heartbreak. Broken heart. Heartbreak. I'm so sorry. That's bridging energy. Hopefully, this is about healing it. You're afraid of hermit land. You're afraid of the dark night of the soul, being thrown into dark night of the soul, isolation, and having to get things sorted out in your mind. It means you got to think, and you got to feel, and you got to ask the divine for help, because it's just darkness for you. Otherwise, that's the divine right there, the light that's you're looking down, so that you can see your next step forward, because it's unclear to you. You're in introspection and isolation, trying to find your way forward. But you're afraid of this. You're afraid of maybe staying too long, feeling lonely and isolated. Bridging energy, the environment energy is a High Priestess, somebody who is spiritually in tune and intuitive. Your hopes is equal reciprocity, equal give and take. Somebody's been giving too much to this side and not enough to this side. More to somebody else than to you, or you giving more to somebody else than to the person that you want to be with, perhaps. Five of Wands is inner conflict. Whew. This is okay, it's going to be a difficult reading here, guys. So clarification. we have the Knight of Wands. That's player energy. Five of Coins, feeling left out in the cold, perhaps because of your player energy or somebody else's player energy. High Priestess energy is Chariot, somebody who is moving forward in their life, but sneaking away. Sneaking away. And the Seven of Swords energy. Look, I mean, you're sneaking away. You can jump in your car, your chariot, and take off. But intuitively, what? This person may be thinking about how you were like this and how you impulsively raced forward towards them. But, you know, they tapped into their divinity over the experience, so that's great. Okay, back of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, holy smokes, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Oh my God. Okay, and then the King of Cups right here. Wow, a lot of people. So this here, I would say that you want to move towards a Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Pentacles is in the way. And she's the third party. Now, to you, she's the third party. But she's also Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Who's the Queen of Swords? Player energy left you out in the cold. It wasn't equal give and take. Okay. Queen of Pentacles put you in a third party and became like, you know, bitter, nasty, difficult, unfair, her way or the highway, because she was with having an affair with the King of Cups guy. So yeah, the Queen and the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, put you in a third party. There, that's it. Okay. Whew, T names. I'm so sorry. Broke your heart. All right, let's talk about the self-sabotaging behavior that you're putting an end to it, to transform into somebody who's going to be in a new chapter of your life. Letting go of betrayals and broken hearts, because you're mending. You're mending. You're healing. The Star card is about healing and connection, but just bringing balance to yourself, heart and mind right here, and just healing. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so that's somebody that you want to mend a connection with, and you want to seize the opportunity to go towards them now, because T names. Your Queen of Pentacles over here, being with somebody else, it's giving you an opportunity to leave her behind and move on towards your Queen of Cups here. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So that tells me that you are, you're single. Right now, you're single. You're letting go of your self-sabotaging ways. You've laid that down. You sabotaged your relationship with the Queen of Wands at one time because you were not fair, you were not honest with her in the past, but you are seizing the opportunity to be able to do that now, and to do it as a single person. What is a distant past for our teen names? Whether you're born in 1950 or not, this still is your message. Could be your message, right? 10 of Wands, please, Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit. What can you tell our teen names? King of Wands. Okay. Page of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Magician. All right. In the distant past, you were a King of Wands. You know, you were, talking to somebody over the internet, appearing as though you were all that. Okay, that you were, you were feeling good. It made you feel good. Just put it that way. You manifested an affair with her, the Queen of Wands. Heavy burdens from that point on. Okay, so I'd have to say that as a King of Wands, you took an opportunity. You seized the opportunity as a married man, committed to your Queen of Pentacles, whether it's this one or someone else, and had an affair in the past with the Queen of Wands. You made her the other woman. You were highly attracted to each other. Okay, King and Queen of Wands, they're pretty much on the same page, and they often can be seen as a good couple together. They take charge, and they do things. They have fun. They're great personality. They have a great sense of humor. They're just fun people to be around with each other, and they like to do things that are sort of clandestine as well. It's like it's the fun in the hunt, the fun in the mystery too. The doing things that maybe they shouldn't do, right? Kind of rebels with a cause or without a cause. Yeah. So you had a great time with her, is what I'm saying. You had a great time with her, but you could not realize the commitment with her because you were already committed. But you kept an eye on her through the internet. Maybe you met online in the internet, but it made you feel really good. You were on top of the world. This person that you got to know back then made you feel really good, and you were just feeling like, I can do anything, in this energy of having this woman in your life. But it came with an expense. It was at an expense that you had all this great time spent with this one. So then the world came along. End of a chapter, beginning of a new chapter. Archangel Michael, you manifested. Back then, you started to manifest an end of one chapter. Okay? Back then. You have the Strength and Courage card, overcoming obstacles and challenges with the Fool. And the Four of Cups with the Moon card. There's the Emperor card too. Next one. So yeah, you ended the chapter of secrets and lies and deceptions and rejections. Rejection by your wife, you rejecting the Queen of Wands. Maybe you feel she's rejecting you, but there were secrets and fears and lies and deception. You just didn't, you were unclear about your life as you were living it with your Queen of Pentacles, and you just couldn't really see your way clear. But in the recent past, you found some clarity, and you overcame your fears and the rejection, and decided it was time to end this chapter of darkness, right? Of not being clear, feeling rejected, being, rejected, right? Left out in the cold. You decided as an emperor to take charge of your life. You ended that whole idea of just letting life take care of itself to like, I gotta step up and do something about this because I've been betrayed, and I know I've betrayed the heart of another person myself. So is this karma? Right. But that's what you've been thinking about, is the betrayal. Let's see, tea names. We got the Page of Cups, the Devil, and the Empress with the Four of Cups. So you're thinking about the Page of Cups, thinking about the devil, like toxic energy. You're thinking about the selfishness, right? The selfishness that you were bound to with your Empress. That's your wife right there, that you've known for a good long time, going from the past. This is, okay, so this is what you're thinking about, is how you were naive at the time when you were drawn to her, obsessed over being with her. You saw her as an Empress. You saw her as being everything that ticked all your boxes. You were very happy to have that one in your life, okay? And she was somebody, and it was even better because it was somebody you knew from your past. Maybe you knew each other as kids or were in school. Maybe you were high school sweethearts or college sweethearts, or just, you know, your best friend's kid sister or something, right? Well, she's betrayed you, and that hurt you. You've seen how toxic this has been for you. You moved hastily, impulsively, you know, innocently too, towards somebody you didn't see in all her true colors at the time. And it's been a very toxic situation for you. You've come to realize that, and you know it, but it's been painful. I mean, your heart is still broken about it, because you really thought she was the one. You really did, because all the signs were there, like the signs and synchronicities, for example. The fact that you know each other and you met on a certain day in a certain place. Things that just seemed to be just right. You know, that you were meant to be together. And of course you were, as a karmic soulmate. Because if your heart's really crying out for, who knows if it's this one, but there's a Queen of Cups here. If it's really crying out for that Queen of Wands, who's the Queen of Cups in your eyes as well, then yeah, however you treated her in the past is the way that you're going to be treated by your karmic partner. And that's the whole purpose of it. The whole purpose of coming together. And yeah, you might have kids with them, but it was all meant to be. All meant to be. And why? To help you grow, so that you would learn to take your heart murmuring for love, on that type of enduring, true soulmate love. Take that seriously enough so that you actually start following your heart's desires, the one that's in your heart. That's really what this is all about. The pain that we're in, but in a certain relationship that is ending or needs to end, it's because they're karmic. They're there to help show us the way, even though they're not conscious of doing such a thing. And neither are you until now. King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. With Justice, look what you're doing. And there's a Hanged Man there too, receiving clarity, right? An awakening. So the Three of Swords here has helped you. This pain here has helped wake you up to a point where you became sober. You know what I'm saying? Like, not sober because you're drunk. I'm saying sober in the way of being painfully aware of how things have gone south in your life. You have matured through this. You're very grounded, and you've become someone that is loyal, somebody who is committed. There's you and her as the partner, right? King and Queen of Pentacles. You two were perfectly yoked at one time, but you've grown and matured and she has not. And you're now seeing how you're not on the same page with her anymore, especially if she's looking to other men to be with, right? So you are taking what you've learned, the harsh life lessons, plus everything that you've learned in your world, how to navigate your world in a way that you become quite wealthy in different ways. You become quite wealthy. And it was through that you had to let go of, lay down all your major heartbreaking concerns and thoughts and feelings. You've been maybe spending time in introspection and meditation, feeling mentally exhausted from what's been going on, and how you've been looking back at the past, being nostalgic about how you and she met, and what the situation and circumstances were that were ripe for the two of you to come together. So there's no point in blaming anyone. It's just about getting on your horse, King of Pentacles, and moving slowly but methodically and strategically towards an end goal, which is your happiness. Your happiness, leaving chaos and drama behind. That investment you had put your heart into. The cups are love, right? All that investment of love into this relationship, it was not all for naught. It was for you to grow so that you could become the happiest version of yourself, which is then going to attract just the right romantic love partner in your life. This will be very justified. You have found justice in being able to see things a little differently and know that it's time to break the contract because your heart's been broken. The contract should be broken now. It's time to bring balance to your life, to restore you again, so that you can restore balance to a relationship that you're thinking about. God has put you in the upside down version so that you can receive an awakening. That's the yellow around your head. You're being able to see things differently, from a different perspective now, because you have been sobered right here about why your heart is broken, having this nostalgic thoughts about how the two of you met, what the situation was, the circumstances. You're becoming wiser. So let's look at the High Priestess. You're afraid though that you're going to be lonely and left on your own, isolated. Now, with this broken heart, only your memories, right? That's what you're afraid of. But I'm telling you, God has got their hand on you, trying to help you see the light of day, in the sense that you can see and I talk about psychology, you can see the why, the how, and the when in what's been going on in your life, and why through the tarot you can see how it's going to, why it happened, how it happened, and when you can move on to greener pastures, basically, to follow your heart's desire. It's all about love, right? And you've navigated the world so much that you've got it figured out. You're a hard-working person. You may be in a higher position in your job or at the top, or you're an entrepreneur, but you know how to make money, and you know how to make it work for you, make money work for you. And you may be doing investments in several areas. Could be nursing home, buying nursing home. Could be real estate. It could be stocks and bonds, investments, You're making your money work for you. So you have been getting enlightened through this, while God was making things balanced in your life, helping you to make things balanced in your life, the scales, right? Don't be afraid. You get yourself into that balanced position where all you want is fairness. Because this is your hopes, equal give and take, fairness, right? This is about balance, balancing the give and take between two people. That's what you want, because you realize that it wasn't like that. She was giving more to somebody else, who was this King of Cups. Could have been someone else too, and less to you. It wasn't balanced. Okay, so that's why your heart is broken, is because your life has been largely based on you giving and her taking. Okay, so let's talk about the High Priestess here. She's not saying much. She knows a lot, but not saying much. 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Mm. Well, she's either thinking about you, okay? She still has you on her mind, maybe hoping that you'd show up, come back, and thinking about how you snuck away and left her. It was more all about the fun you could have with your Ace of Wands and being overindulgent. And then marrying somebody and becoming defensive. T name. Defensive towards her. And she's like, I need to take charge of my life and be prepared to be on my own, or, you know, find it somewhere else. But I want to see who is the Seven of Swords energy? Archangel Michael, is it our High Priestess in the Seven of Swords energy, just trying to quietly move on in life without, you know, anyone really getting in on her business and stuff like that? What is the Seven of Swords? Who is the Seven of Swords, Archangel Michael? Please, clarity, please. Thank you.